Time to show you some of this morning's headlines. USA Today looks at a backlash against a program by the federal government. It gathers information about intoxicated drivers. The data is collected through interviews with motorists at voluntary checkpoints using local police in uniform. But some officers are now refusing to take part. They say it's because of growing criticism of the government in the wake of the NSA surveillance scandal.
The Salt Lake Tribune says the Supreme Court halted same-sex marriages in Utah. The state is appealing a ruling that legalizes those unions. Hundreds of same-sex couples who were married in the last 2 weeks are now in legal limbo.
The Chicago Tribune says a federal judge stripped away a key part of the city's gun law. He says banning the sale of firearms in Chicago is unconstitutional. He's not convinced it helps with gun violence, but he put the ruling on hold while the city decides on a challenge.
The Los Angeles Times says Sheriff Lee Baca plans to announce his retirement. He would have faced a tough re-election fight. The decision comes a month after federal prosecutors filed charges against 18 current and former deputies over corruption in the jails. Baca won office in 1998 when his rival, the incumbent, died days before the election.
The New York Times says a high-rise fire in Manhattan is traced to an electrical power strip. Sunday's fire broke out on the 20th floor. One man was killed. Another remains hospitalized in serious condition. The fire department says multiple appliances were connected to the power strip.
And the Atlanta Journal-Constitution says a man who slapped a crying baby on a plane will spend 8 months in prison. Joe Hundley apologized in court. He was seated next to the toddler and his mother on a Delta flight last February. When the baby wouldn't stop crying, he used a racial slur for the boy and then slapped his face. Hundley also lost his job after the incident.